Hi guys, it's Daniela again and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can see, I've got my makeup on. So this is an autumn look that I wanted to do for you guys using all new drugstore products I recently hauled. If you haven't watched that haul, I'll link it up here. Make sure you do before you watch this one. So yeah, it's all drugstore products except one. One is a higher end brand. But yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video and let's get started. Hi guys, so first things first, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit. I don't know how much to use, but I'm just going to pick up a little bit and just put it in this section here where I have the most pores. I've got one massive pore. I want to see if it fills that huge pore up. It looks like it is minimizing my pores, if I'm honest. I do actually have quite a lot of pores, especially in this area here, so I really want to see if that makes a difference. So now for foundation, I'm going to go in with an old favourite. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation. I've got the colour Fair. This is such a lovely, lovely foundation. So I'm going to go in with a brush just to blend this out, and then I will probably go in with my beauty blender. This is honestly one of my favourite foundations, and like I will constantly repurchase this, I reckon. So now for concealer. I'm going to go in with concealer that I've been loving lately. So while my concealer kind of dries a little bit, I'm going to go in with this product here. So this is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion de Soleil. This is a liquid bronzer and it looks like this. So I'm just going to go in there with a little brush. The shade looks quite good. So now I'm just going to blend this out. I'm going to start off with this brush and see how that works. I'm going to go in with this brush and see if this is any better. Just try and build this up a bit. So the colour is definitely a colour that I like for bronzer. It seems to dry really quickly, which isn't ideal for a liquid bronzer. Okay, so I'm going to blend out my concealer now. So, initial thoughts, I really like the colour. It builds really nicely and it does go like far. You don't need a lot of product for it to like look like you're wearing bronzer. However, it does seem to dry quickly and it seems to work better on a stippling brush, which kind of makes sense because these are for like contours and cream and liquid products. So my next product is this. This is not included in my haul that I recently did. This is by Superdrug. So this is a liquid blush in nude. So I actually got this like on the whim because I saw this like on the stand and there was a few of them, but as soon as I saw like the packaging, I was like, that reminds me of the Flower Beauty one, and I've been wanting to try the Flower Beauty ones for ages, but they just don't have them in the UK. They have a lot of their other items, but just not those, which is so annoying. So I saw this, I saw nude, and I saw this colour, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. I love a cream blusher. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand, just a little bit, because I reckon this is gonna go quite far. I'm not gonna use my beauty blender, I'm gonna use my fingers. The colour reminds me of the bronzer, just more like terracotta. So you can use your fingers, but it doesn't build up as much, obviously. And I am taking it to the back as well. It literally could kind of pass like as a bronzer. Okay, so now that I'm looking really close at my face, I just remembered about the primer, and honestly it really has filled in so many of my pores. What the heck? Maybe it was worth the hype. Okay, so it definitely has filled in a lot of my pores, like especially in this section here. You can't even see my pores. So far I'm loving how my face is looking. Okay, so now for setting powder, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in 05 Fair. I am really excited about this. I really hope I like this. So far that looks good. It hasn't like changed my concealer or anything. And I'm not like baking with it, I'm just setting my face. It does look smooth, but it does look a little bit drying. Just a tiniest bit drying. This definitely does have a colour. Like you can see the colour on my eyes. So I'm just setting the rest of my face just a little bit, just because I do want to go in my powder products. The verdict is, I like it. It's made my skin look very smooth. A little bit drying, just a tiniest bit drying, just right here. It looks matte and it looks like it was probably going to stay in place. But obviously it's a powder, so like it looks good, but obviously a powder is something that I have to test over time. Obviously all these products I kind of have to test over time to see if they last, if they move. All of that is like something that at first impressions can't tell you. But so far I like everything. The powders definitely set my face. I don't feel like overly dry or like tight. I don't feel like that. My only high-end product is this. I got this in TK Maxx. This was £20. This is originally £40, but I got it for 20. This is the Becca and Chloe and Malika face palette. This is a bronzer, blush and glow palette, and then this is what the actual packaging looks like. So the reason why I got this was actually because I saw it in TK Maxx. I really liked the look of it, and as I was looking at like the shades, they reminded me a lot of like my Hourglass kind of shades, and I was like, oh my god, I've been wanting another palette like that. So let me just buy this and see. And I'm really excited about using this. So this is what it looks like. So you have a bronzer, 2 blushes and a highlighter. And I'm super excited about using this, honestly. So I'm going to go in with the bronzer first. Okay, it's a little bit powdery. Okay, the bronzer's a little bit more orangey than I'm used to. Or like just a slight bit more red than I'm used to. But it's building up nicely. I like the formula. The formula reminds me a lot of like the Hourglass formula. So now for blush, I'm going to go in with this one. Ooh, that has a really nice sheen to it. If you don't like blushes that have like a little bit of sheen to them, you might not like this blusher here. So now I'm going to try just a little bit of this one. I reckon this one's going to have a lot more sheen than the other one. Yeah, this one has definitely more like sheen to it. Almost like a highlighter with it. So, not sure about that. Just because like I have huge pores and I don't want to emphasize my pores. I don't mind a sheen to a blusher when I put it here, but that is like more intense than I usually go for. So I feel like out of everything, this blush is probably the one that I'm going to reach the most for. And this one I'm probably not going to reach for as much just because it has more of that like intense highlight sheen to it. And I just don't like that on my cheeks. So now for the highlighter, I'm just going to pick some up. Oh wow, this is quite powdery. So I'm just going to pick some up and put some on my nose. Definitely highlighty. It's a good colour for me actually, but it's not like that blinding highlighter, which I was hoping it wouldn't be, if I'm honest. It's more of that like glow from within. I know I'm using like a really small brush for it, but this is how I like to use highlighter. So I am putting some on my cheeks because I feel like the formula is that like really glowy formula rather than like blinding. So far I really like this palette. The only one that I'm just like probably not going to wear as much is this one. So for the eyes, I have this product here that I want to use and that I bought. So this is the Makeup Revolution Eye Glisten Foil and Glitter Liquid Eyeshadow, and I've got the colour Dreamland. So it's a cream eyeshadow with a glitter. So I've actually got similar products to this already from Revlon, which I love, but I just don't use as much because the colours are not what I reach for the most. But I love this product here. This is such a good like really clever product to use, especially if you just want to create like a really easy go-to look. You could just use this. So this is a colour here. This is the colour Dreamland. I got this because I was really wanting a colour like this where I can just kind of throw it all over my lid, blend it out and just put a little bit of glitter, and that's the look. So hopefully, let's see if I can do that. So for this look, I'm literally going to use like one shade from this palette here. This is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I'm going to go in with this shade here just to put something in my crease. But honestly, just use whatever brown tone that you had. You could actually use your bronzer, which I could have used my bronzer as well. So now I'm just going to add the tiniest bit of this one here. Like, I'm not really doing anything crazy. I'm just building up this crease a little bit. I'm not going to go in with any darker colours. I just want to have like a base. So I'm going to put some on my eyelid. I'm just going to get this brush and just blend out the edges. Then I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and just see if I can blend out the edges with this. I'm hoping that this is a kind of product that I can just put all over my lids and then blend, and it looks just really like effortless. Okay, so far it's blending really nicely. It does dry, but it's blending really well. You do have to move a little bit quick, just because obviously it is a liquid shadow. So this is the kind of product where you can put it on your eyelid and actually blend it out, and it blends out really nicely. Okay, thank God, because that's what I was hoping for. Okay, so I'm just going to do this eye. Wow, guys, this is like performing exactly how I wanted it to, honestly. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a little bit of the glitter, just to like amp this up a little bit. You don't actually have to do this, but I like glitter. Wow, the glitter is really nice. The glitter colour is beautiful. And then I can blend this out with my hands. I'm just tapping it just so it's kind of like a dispersed glitter effect. I don't want it all to be in one place. I don't even mind if the glitter goes up to my crease. I just want it to look like a really just effortless smoky eye. So that's my eye so far, and I've got to say I'm really impressed with this product. And I'm so happy that you can blend this out with a fluffy brush and a like flat dense brush as well. I'm loving this look. It's just such a like effortless put together look, and I love a look like that. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna go off camera, do the rest of my makeup, like my brows and my mascara and stuff, and then I'll come back and do lips with you. So I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, so I'm back. So as you can see, I added some mascara, I did my brows, I added an inner corner highlight, and I also lined my lips with one of my favorite lip liners, NYX Sugar Glass lip liner. So the last product in today's video is the L'Oreal Color Shine lipstick in 656 in Beige in the City. I have been looking at this lipstick for so long. I walk past it, I pick it up, I say should I buy it, and I'm like no, I don't need it, so I put it back. I've been doing this for a good couple months with this lipstick. It is quite expensive for L'Oreal and a lipstick. I can't remember how much it was. I feel like it was like £10 or something like that. And I remember looking at it and I'm like, I really like it. Looked at the price. I was like, no, I don't need it for that much. And then I gave it and I bought it because I love the colour. And I've heard really good things about this formula here. So I finally thought I'll try it. And it seems like a formula where I can just kind of chuck on and you don't really have to think too much about it. And this is what it looks like. This is the packaging. And let's see. Oh, the shine. The shine. So, I love the colour. It's really glossy. Like, really glossy and really, like, comfortable. So, I'm just going to go over my lip line a little bit just to define it a little bit more, just because that's what I like to do with my lips. So, I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner in Cocoa. Ooh, I really like the formula and I really like the colour. I have a feeling this is going to become like my go-to look. Wow guys, I actually really like this look. Like I really do like everything I put on my face. The only thing I'm really not that keen on is the blusher from this Becca palette. This blusher here. But everything else I really liked. So yeah guys, today's video was successful. I liked everything I tried today. I obviously will keep you updated in future videos. Obviously this is a first impression guys, so obviously my opinions are from what I've just tried. I like it right now. Obviously as I'm continuously trying these products, my opinions might vary and my opinions might change. But I will keep you updated. So yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, some comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.